here. We'll start with some local NTL action yesterday. In wrestling, North Bend Liberty and Williamson both beat Sayre. Northeast Bradford over Towanda. And Wyalusing defeated Canton. Girls basketball action, it was Wellsboro over Canton. Athens down Kawaneski Valley. Williamson over North Bend Liberty. Northeast Bradford top Troy. And Sayre over Wyalusing. NBA action yesterday. The 76ers heating up. They've won 6 of their last 7 games. They beat Boston last night, 89-80. Cleveland 104-103 over Orlando. It was Houston beating Minnesota and Portland down Indiana. On the ice yesterday, New Jersey over Washington, 4-3 in overtime. It was Boston beating the Islanders 5-2. Columbus 2-1 over Dallas in a shootout. Philly topped Toronto 3-2 in overtime. Rangers over the Sabres 4-3. It was Vegas beating Tampa. St. Louis down Ottawa. Nashville over Arizona in a shootout. Colorado topped San Jose. And the Penguins beat the Kings by a final score of 3-1. Men's top 25 basketball action. Number 2 Virginia toppled Georgia Tech 64-48. And the upsets continue. Unranked St. Mary's over number 13 Gonzaga. Unranked Nebraska beat number 23 Michigan. Finally, the AFC and NFC title games taking place this weekend to decide to match up for Super Bowl 52. It is Jacksonville visiting New England in the AFC game, and the NFC game sees Philadelphia hosting Minnesota. Let's look at sports at 9:04. Weather forecast calling for some sunshine here this afternoon. Temperatures climbing to near 40. It'll be partly cloudy tonight. Down into the mid-20s, sunshine, mid-40s tomorrow. And then mostly cloudy skies for your Sunday. Sunday's high back into the 40s. It's about 17 degrees right now at 9:04. Joined with a couple special guests in the studio here this morning as we get ready to rock down the road here and into the weekend. Diana and the Crew, a local classic rock band. We're going to be playing in the area tomorrow evening, and we bring in Phil Schambacher right now. Phil, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, it's been right around there. Yeah,
Yes.
there you go. Yeah.
Wow.
So, all right. So you're part of the band, Diana and the Crew. Why don't you give us a little background?
We started about a year and a half ago. All of us have played in different bands. Diana and Rob have played with Autumn Wind.
Mm-hmm.
Have done that for years. The drummer and Mike and I have played with different bands. Huda Thunkit played around the area.
Yeah, cool. So what kind of okay, I'm going to say this. You're on the bridge, so obviously you play good music, right?
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, okay. Well, give me an idea, like a little bit of a, I don't know, you don't have to do your whole set list or something. An idea here.
Just do some Beatles, Mustang Sally, and then go up through and do some Aerosmith, Foreigner, because Diana's our lead singer. We do a lot of Pat Benatar, Flashdance.
Yeah, cool.
And a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, so a wide variety.
Right.
And you're playing different places, throughout here. You actually got into New York State too, so you're doing the pretty much the Twin Tiers.
Yeah, most of our gigs have been in New York State, the Valley, Athens, Sayre, and actually tomorrow night's our first time in the Troy area.
Okay, gotcha. And you're going to be at the Granville Tavern tomorrow night. We wanted to start that. Mention that. What time does that get underway tomorrow?
That's going to be 9 to 1.
9 to 1.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if you want to bring somebody on up here, and we'll keep this thing moving right along. And, I'll leave it up to you. I know you, Phil. I've known you for a lot of years, so that's why you're the leader of the band, right? We'll say that.
He kind of has an idea of what I'm going to say.
Yeah, I gotcha. All right, so coming on in, you must be Diana of Diana and the Crew.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Now, for people who are familiar with it, because you did a lot of work with our sister station, Wiggle, in years past in your former band, and that was
Autumn Wind.
Autumn Wind, and that was a band that you had together for quite a while.
Yes, almost 20 years.
Almost 20 years.
Yep.
That's awesome. So, what kind of things that the new crew you're working with here and stuff like that? What do you think? How are things going so far?
They're going very well. The band that I have now, the stage presence is awesome, and they relate with the people. The people love it. Phil goes out and dances.
Oh, no.
with the crowd. Oh yeah, he gets out there and jigging this down, and the people just love it. So yeah, and the variety of music that we play, and having 4 lead vocals, and be able to play music doing 3 and 4 part harmonies is awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, and so it shares the lead with everybody, and we all sing a different facet of music, so it gives you quite the variety.
Okay, so so you kind of all same but different backgrounds. Is that what you're?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's good. That's nice because when you you're out there, you want to see a band and stuff like that. I'm not saying you want like a jukebox, but you want a variety of stuff.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So what about that's obviously very, very good. Is there anything you wanted to add about the different gigs coming up or anything like that?
Yes, we're going to be playing the Athens Legion in February. So, and you can also go to our sites and check us out and go
There
and
you
like us
Mhm.
on our Facebook site, Diana and the Crew. And we also have a website, which is called Diana and the Crew at simdiff.com. So for those of you who don't have Facebook, please go to our website and like us and follow us and keep up with our gigs. We'd love to have you come and party with us.
Awesome. And on the website, they can find out all your bookings and
Yes.
things like
Yep.
that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, I thank you for stopping in and enlightening us somewhere. If you want to bring some more guys and got more of the crew up here.
Oh, sure. We'll bring our guitar player, Robert.
Yeah, Robert, you want to come on up, Robert?
They're all shy.
They're all shy. Well, now I have to tell you something, folks. Now, here's the thing. One trick I use here, I couldn't stand up on. Well, first of all, I can't play an instrument, so that's first and foremost. But second of all, I always have more trouble standing out in front of people and talking. And here, even though we have people listening and we know this, I can pretend I'm talking to that computer screen right there, so it's a lot easier. No need to be shy. So you're Robert, you're the guitarist.
Yeah, well, I'm the one that drags all the stuff around and
Uh-oh.
all the extra work. But yeah, she lets me play guitar once in a while.
Yeah.
And it's hard to find a guitarist that's humble.
A humble guitarist. Well, I don't know. So you're saying that you're the stage crew and the roadie and the guitarist.
Yeah.
Well, it happens. Hey, one thing about this, there's different radio stations and stuff like that. Obviously, we're here in Bradford County and very proud to be in Bradford County. But some of the bigger stations, we go to do these live broadcasts, and they have crews that go in, set everything up. The DJ gets there and acts like he worked his tail off and doesn't do anything. In here, we have to do a little bit of everything. So it happens. I understand completely. So you were in Autumn Wind too?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been playing for a long, long time.
Yep.
What genre are you most comfortable playing?
I like the classic rock, but I also enjoy the modern country.
Mm-hmm.
I like the 80s, 90s rock.
That's pretty much my wheelhouse too. I like that. I like to listen to that. I said, I don't play an instrument, so. But that's great. So you're going to be at the Granville Tavern tomorrow night. What time does that get underway?
9 o'clock, I believe.
9 o'clock. Okay, that sounds good. And Diana mentioned up in Athens coming up in February, so that's good. Does it take a lot of time? Are you doing a lot of practicing during the course of the week and stuff, getting together a lot?
Yeah, we do our share.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's kind of tough, because I'm sure you all work during the daytime, wife, kids, all that kind of stuff, and or husband, kids, all that kind of stuff. And then you got to go. It makes for a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're busy.
Yeah. Well, guys, I thank you for stopping in, and I hope everybody comes on out to see you tomorrow night at the Granville Tavern. And do you know the website again offhand so we can pass that along?
HTTP, all that.
Yeah.
Diana and the Crew
Mm-hmm.
at simdiff.com.
.simdiff.
SIMDIF.
Okay. So there you go. So that's awesome, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Is this gentleman? He was waving his hand. If he wants to come up, he can. I don't want to twist his arm here. But I can tell you this. I will say this. If you guys are standing on stage and harmonizing and singing like that, this is no problem. So.
Well, I'm the old man, and they make me come last.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. I'm the only one who can still remember when the Beatles were the Beatles.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, so no, I'm looking around here, and singer. Phil plays bass, correct?
Yep.
And he's a guitarist. You must be the drummer.
I'm the drummer.
All right.
I also do vocals.
You do vocals
I do
too.
lead vocals on a few tunes, the Beatles songs. I do the lead vocals on the Beatles songs.
Okay.
And then I do the harmonies with the other guys.
So now, do you have the headset mic, or do you just have a?
Yeah, I have a headset mic.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything gets in the wave.
Sure.
Yeah.
I always thought now if you ever watch like Don Henley, for instance,
Right.
let's use him. Like Hotel California, there's no runs in the thing until there's silence, and then he goes.
That's right.
But that's tricky.
That's right. Well, he's kind of my idol. I love Don Henley, and all the stuff he did, even when he was on his own.
Sure.
He's my man.
Yeah, drummers that can sing. Phil Collins.
Phil Collins, right?
Yeah.
Right. And my last band, I used to do most of the singing.
Is that right?
Yeah, but then I ran into Diana, who can blast out any tune that she wants,
Right.
and it's just amazing playing with her.
So it's nice to sit back and pound the skins.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's excellent. And your genre, I mean, you into the classic rock stuff too? Is that basically?
I've been playing classic rock for a long time, but I prefer the '60s and '70s. And these guys
I got
These guys are bringing me up. But
Funny part about it is, the newest song we have is a Bruno Mars song, and I brought it into the group.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it that funk?
Uptown.
Uptown Funk. Yeah. Oh my goodness, my wife and kids. That song.
That gets another dance floor.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. And the fresh jar of Skippy is the best line I think in any song ever.
Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah, Jackson, Mississippi. Yeah. So that's great. And well, I wish you the best of luck. I thank you guys for stopping in.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. And the Granville Tavern tomorrow night gets underway at 9 o'clock. Get out there and check them out, Diana and the crew. All right, guys. Have a great weekend.
Thank you,
Be a
Kenny.
nice one. Yes,
Thanks,
sir. We're gonna get things rocking and rolling here for you. How about some Led Zeppelin for you on 95 through the bridge?